Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for Monday, September the 28th. News items as we begin our week. Nothing on the docket in reference to news today, and the rest of the information that we have begins on Tuesday. Most of the significant reports happen obviously on Friday. You can see the red here. The only real significant one that we have coming up is on Thursday, which is the ISM manufacturing PMI, but the rest of it is important, very important. But you notice how the red ones are the ones that pretty much stand out. And of course, unemployment rates, so on and so forth. So keep your eyes open for that particular piece of news. Let's quickly jump to our analysis here as we jump to our daily chart. You can see the market trying to quickly recover from the correction that it had since we started our drop back here September the 3rd. Market finds support here on the 80 SMA. Remember, we're talking about the 80 SMA. Market did close below it. I believe this was on Thursday, but it's roared back. Same thing on Friday. Market went way below to the our previous resistance turned into support area right around 32.1575. But the market did close above the 80 SMA, and obviously today the market's taking off like a bandit. We do have a strong headwind here with the 50 SMA and obviously the 20 SMA. So keep your eyes open on that particular resistance area. But other than that, of course, volume is back. Very strong volumes on the way up and on the way down. So that's a good sign for us when we start seeing this kind of volume. A lot of activity, a lot of participants after a tough week last week with FOMC and chairman speaking and testifying. We don't have any of that coming in this week, but the reports, although not as important, they're still significant. That's really important. That's a good phrase to put it. They're not as significant, but they're still very important. Let's look to our next time frame here so we can see a little bit more of what's going on, a little deeper dive into what's happening in the market. If you notice, we were talking about the 80 SMA and we had this huge compression here. Market clearly breaks above this compression strongly on Friday. And it's continuing the same thing again. As you notice our resistance and support areas look how they interact clearly with our markets. And these areas, of course, we develop these areas through price action. As you notice, market finds heavy resistance, retraces strongly, but it continues to find, and then it uses it as support, and it clearly just busts right through this area. So we see the strength again. Now, can this be a quick turnaround from the correction? I don't know. No one really knows. But at this point, we understand that the market did have a bottom here. Market broke a clear compression. Now it's just showing everything straight up. I mean, there is no other way to describe this market, but as a market that intends to continue to go further up. Here we find ourselves. This is very important for us to understand. Yesterday's Friday's intraday high here is in blue, intraday low in pink here. You notice how the market continually found the bottom here on about 10 o'clock in the morning, shot completely straight up, set up the resistance high or swing high late in the afternoon session. Lateral movement, pops up, tests former resistance, breaks clearly above, and here's the test. Here's the clean test. Market retraces right back to the area that formerly used to be resistance and support, uses that as a platform for the next leg up. Now, as we look at the market today, that's all we're looking for. We're looking for retracements to our key areas, looking to pull the trigger to the upside. Of course, we have clear resistance areas and support areas. So we have the market kind of consolidating right around this area here. So you start seeing the pattern of runs, consolidations, runs, consolidations, runs, consolidations, with more expected move to the downside. Anything to the downside, obviously, we're looking for just deeper retracements and potentially coming off this area here. If you just want to give yourself a heads up here, just measure from the intraday high to the current swing high, from the intraday high to the current swing high. And we notice the market can retrace very deeply within the context of this last run and still consider the market to continue to the upside. So just keep your eye open for these real important levels. Stay safe out there and take care. Have a great session.